Army of Two Devils Cartel er en direkte opfølger til det sidste spil, Army of Two The 40th Day, og det bliver altså det tredje spil i serien. Lige nu satser de på en udgivelse i 2013. Det sidste spil fik vi i 2010, så vi har glædet os som små børn til lidt mere co-op, craziness, madness. Og det er umiddelbart, hvad de har tænkt sig at bringe. Vi har taget en snak med en af udviklerne bag det, omkring hvad udfordringerne har været ved at bringe dette storslåede franchise tilbage.
Alpha, Bravo, it's Rios. Chopper incoming. Keep your heads down.
From the previous games, there's all sorts of features you need to bring back. They're so good. The players are going to want those. But there's other parts of the game that you want to go even crazier on. Maybe something completely new. So destruction, you know, we're using Frostbite 2. We wanted destruction to be epic. We wanted the smallest things to break and the biggest things to break. We wanted the destruction to also be part of the gameplay. So there's cover in the game that you can get behind, but you can't stay behind it. They'll shoot that cover up. It'll break, it'll come apart, you'll have no cover. But the same thing is true with the enemies. You can, as far as strategy, you can like take their cover away so that they have to find other cover, and that's a great time to shoot at them. So those were things that we wanted to add. A new setting in Mexico. The engine makes those look great. The interiors, the exteriors look really good. You know, bring it with the audio, bring it with everything. Yeah, we're very excited about Devils Cartel.
The game seems pleasantly violent when playing it.
Sure.
Who is in charge of all the animations where you slice up people, and is that person locked up?
That person, maybe they should be locked up. But
Or is it you? Then I won't say anything.
We're going to keep using them until they get locked up because they're doing a great job. This is a visceral title, and that word, you know, sometimes brings connotations of this, and that's fine with us because we want this to be an action blockbuster. We want, when you sit down on the couch, for you to enjoy every minute. We're going to bring the action to you, and we're going to let you do the action. That's what's important about, you know, the intensity, I already said, but the immersion is you get to do it. So, yes.
The story, is it a deep story, or have you focused even more on action, or will people be pleasantly surprised?
I think they'll be pleasantly surprised. I mean, we're going to try and bring, you know, when I said that, you know, it's a visceral game and we like to bring the immersion to it and the intensity, we're going to bring it to you. You're the character in the game. The story is going to revolve around those characters and the you know, they're in the heart of the Mexican drug wars. That's already going to bring a lot of action and violence and terror and tension to it. But how does that affect you as a character? So the story really revolves around the characters. I think you'll be engaged. That's how you'll be pleasantly surprised, and is because you'll be caring about these guys and caring about surviving the whole time while you're playing.
Was there something in the game that was like the hardest at making? Was the cover system hard at making, or was there anything else where you knew this is a really hard work making this work good?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'd say the engine makes so much easy, so it's all the creative parts are actually the hardest. So making decisions about what to do at this part in the story, or what to do in terms of balancing overkill with the power of your enemies and your weapons. These are some of the hardest things that we're dealing with. At the show here today, we've made the game a little bit easier than it'll probably be, just so that people can get a feel for it. But you can imagine, like with, you know, overkill being so powerful, we have to give you the right amount of points so that you can only use it, you know, the right amount of times, but still be frequent enough that you get to have a great time doing it. So that was tough.
Yeah, and the overkill, when you use it both at the same time, it gets even crazier. Is there a limit to craziness?
Never. Yeah.
Vi fik selv prøvet The Army of Two, The Devils Cartel, og noget, der var rigtig sjovt, det var, hvis man fik dobbeltboostet begge to med det her overkill, så bliver det direkte madness. Pas på, du ikke dør at spille det. Det udkommer 2013 på et eller andet tidspunkt på PS3 og Xbox.